us and our experience on Earth. We've been here so long that the number of years is not calculable according to the human mind and the mathematics that we can wrap our mind around. What they call it, it's called the Kali Sutra.
Okay.
The Kali Sutra is the record of time.
Yep.
And the sutra means chapters. Kali is Kali Ma. She is Mother Time, who consumes all things in time. But anything that's
now y'all might have heard of Father Time, but you ain't heard of Mother Time.
all the time is in the realm of the chaos. And then from the chaos realm, nothing is dead. Everything is being chaotic. Erratic energies just flying around in the realm of chaos. So then the order comes into play when you wrap things within the context of time. The only way you could do that is we call it the womb of the Great Mother. Triple darkness is then contained as chaos energy. Becomes divine Shakti. Then the Shakti energy divides itself, and now you have Tantra Shakti, two forms of Shakti energy. In other words, you have duality. The duality is masculine and feminine. Severity and mercy in Masonic pillars.
Yep.
Joaquin and Boaz.
Yep.
Right? Severity and mercy. And the one who walks the middle path, whoop your ass from pillar to post.
Facts.
From Joaquin to Boaz. Through severity and mercy. That's called parenting a child. Right? Because the mercy is when you show the affection to the child. And the severity is when you show the discipline to the child. But it also happened by the universe on the chosen ones, and that's why it seemed like we catch more hell than everybody else, because we being trained to do a higher functioning service than everybody else.
Wow.
Not because we better than nobody else. It's just that the universe was able to use our life in order to train us to deliver the message of the future into the present.
Wow.
Right? By unraveling the past.
So if you're getting gang stalked, you better be putting in your work, player.
You can't make the last first and the first last if you don't know the order that they came in.
That's a fact.
So remember, we complain about pale faces having the illusion of leadership because they don't run nothing.
Nope.
But they had to have an opportunity as they corrected their DNA to rule as the newest species of human on the planet. So they had to have that sensation of running shit. And then you got to have what they call a margin of error. They got to be allowed to make mistakes in order to learn how to get right. If you don't experience no wrong, you won't never know how to get right when you go wrong.
Exactly.
But when you've been corrected from doing wrong, then you know when you're doing wrong, I shouldn't be doing this, because now your conscience is programmed right from wrong.
Check this out.
And this is why they feed us moralism while they disobey it.
While they disobey
it. They give us moralism as a means of controlling us.
Facts.
But they don't follow moralism.
No, they don't.
Yep. They follow the principles of energy manipulation.
Well.
You can't control no energy that you don't know is there. First rule.
That's a fact.
Now I wanted y'all to hear that, because I remember Bobby Hemmett spoke about this all the time. He's always said, we ain't talking moralism. We're damn that. We're not talking moralism. You know, right or wrong. Because in this world, the controllers, they don't go by right or wrong. They don't give a damn. Look, good people get targeted every day in this world. Okay? Even the scripture says there is none good anyway. But I disagree with that. You know what I mean? But, but at the end of the day, according to the scriptures, there's none good. But like I said, that's based on your own perception. If you want to believe that you're not good, then that's your choice. That's your prerogative. But moralism, what he's saying right here is that the controllers, these archons, that control this realm right here, they don't care about moralism. If they did, they would never ever target people. They would never allow there to be people that go hungry in this world. It wouldn't be no homelessness. It wouldn't be drug addicts. It wouldn't be people out here suffering. If these people really, really give a fuck about moralism. He said that all they care about is energy and frequency and stuff. That too, but their main concern is what? Greed and capitalism. You know what I'm saying? That's what they care about. Greed, capitalism, taking over, taking control, full control. Get down or lay down. Let me suck all the juice out your ass without you even knowing that I'm in your ass. No diddy. That's the name of the game. They don't even really want you to even know that there's a big ass mosquito planted on your back, sucking the juice out your neck. Okay? So that's why what's the bull? You know what I'm talking about. The bull say, do what thou wilt. That's why they had Jay-Z with the sweater, do what thou wilt. Because they letting you know you could do what the hell you want. Just know that there's cause and effect to whatever you do. There's karma, there's repercussions to whatever you do. If you basically steal or kill, whatever you choose to do, if you don't get caught, then okay, it ain't a crime. Remember Jadakiss said that? It ain't a crime until you get caught. But at the same time, even if you don't get caught by man, you still get caught by the universe. Because everything, if it's true about on the time we die, if Mayat weighs your heart with a feather and all this stuff, I mean, everything is being recorded. They saying that what's the name of that movie that I've recently watched? The dude died. It was about reincarnation. His whole life was played back to him. So he had to basically give an account for everything that he do. But see, that's another soul trapment too. They're going to try to influence you. Oh man, you done did this, you done did that. You got to go back down there and cleanse this karma up. But you ain't got to do none of that shit. The hell with this place. You getting the fuck, if you know what I'm saying? If you woke, you want to get out of here. Ain't no reincarnating coming back down here for nothing. I'm doing what I need to be doing right here in this lifetime, and that's it. You're not sucking my juice no more. Now, if this planet become like what Ron Hayes just said earlier, saying that this is a hellhole right now, but if we can get rid of these archonic demiurges type of energies, and then we could take back the planet, and this planet can be pure and peaceful again, then okay. There's no sign I wouldn't mind coming back down here to take off some clothes and suck on some pretty toes. But until then, hell with this planet. You're going to be getting gang stalk and track and trace and all this spyware going on and, brain mapping and trying to hack your body. And, man, ain't nobody trying to go through this shit. Biosensors in your body. So that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to say that. I just want you to understand that, they gave you those scriptures. There's another reason why they gave you the Bible. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. They want to put all that stuff into your head. So that way, if you happen to do these type of things, because you never know, you might be in a situation where you might have to kill. It's either kill or be killed in this jungle, right? So they put this in your mind. So that way, if this was to happen to you, if you was to have to steal, you might have to steal. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do if you ain't got no money and your stomach touching your back? You gonna be like, oh, I'm a Christian. You know what I mean? Being a Christian ain't gonna stop that rumble in your gut. So what are you saying, D? What I'm saying is that, they put this stuff in your mind so that way they can convict you and make you feel guilty if you do these type of things. But ask these suckers that run this country, that run this world, do they feel guilty? You think these suckers feel guilty about all the trauma people, humanity, what they have caused on humanity? You think they feel guilty? You think they care that people are losing their jobs and anybody got no money right now? You think they care that America is the homelessness is climbing? No, they don't care. They created it. This is all by design. This is a simulation. Everybody is trapped right now in the G simulation, the gang stalker simulation, player. I'm just here to warn you now. I created this channel in 2016, player. I've been talking about this, man, since the beginning, since I created this. I knew it. When the moment they woke me up to this gang stalking, I said, this is the new world order. Everybody gonna be gang stalked now. Just a matter of time. We all trapped in this. So my point is, what I'm saying is, in this day of time, the hell with moralism, yo. Don't allow, if it come down to you, you know, you got to defend yourself. You got to do what you got to do. If you got to go ahead and get a 5-finger discount because you ain't got no money to buy something to eat, man, you got to do what you got to do. Hell with moralism. You gotta think the way the beasts think. They don't give a damn. So why should you? And with that being said, holla back, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Shout out to BDL and Ron Hayes. We out this joint.
Hopeless. They should have killed me as a baby, and now they got me trapped in a storm. I'm going crazy. Forgive me.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Yo, trapped in the loop, strap up your boots. Got 2 twin Glocks, better duck when they shoot. I'm stacking the loot, cold cash, pass me the juice. This a movie scene here, kicking shit like I'm Bruce. Clowns claim that they flossing, but their dentures is loose. I seen the hate in your face when I entered the booth. Your screws is loose, ultrasonic give you a boost. Mind control is the game and they bringing the pain. Your niggas is lame, addicted to fame. Technology take over your little minds and brains. Bars leave you numb like a little line of cocaine. Electronic warfare, hope you ready for pain. Cybernetic brain hacking like G.I. Jane. Military warfare, it's just so they gain the pieces. Naughty by nature, the chain remains. Create a perfect picture, fits inside your frame. Using mind frequency.